Funding education will once again be a big topic in Tennessee's legislature this session. But not just public education. Governor Lee wants to expand the school voucher program over the next 2 years to all students in the state. Right now, about 2,000 vouchers are available to lower income families in 3 counties, Davidson, Shelby, and Hamilton. A voucher essentially gives about $7,000 of state money to a family to use for tuition at a private school. We are taking an in-depth look at this voucher debate from all sides. Yesterday, from the perspective of public schools, today private.
Parents are looking for choice where they can find something apparently they're not finding in public school settings.
Rick Musacchio is the executive director of the Tennessee Catholic Conference. In that role, he spends a fair amount of time on Tennessee's Capitol Hill and talking education. When the voucher program launched 2 years ago in Tennessee, the Catholic Diocese opened its doors to families seeking a change.
This year, with the addition of Chattanooga, we're about 600 students statewide, about 300 in Memphis, a little over 200 in Nashville, and fewer than 100 in the first wave down in Chattanooga.
Musacchio does not know if any voucher-eligible children have been turned away from their schools in the past 2 years. But as Governor Lee looks to expand the program's availability, opponents argue private schools will be able to pick and choose who gets in. Musacchio says that has always been at the foundation of private schooling.
Yes, I think that is true, that schools do evaluate all applicants. I mean, that's part of the private school system.
At this time, Governor Lee's universal voucher program lacks specifics when it comes to another type of evaluation, student testing. The tests mandated in public schools have been the point of controversy. As public schools advocates call for universal requirements under a universal voucher system, Musacchio believes the diocese has time and results on its side, giving the nationally recognized Iowa test for decades.
We would encourage the legislators up here to recognize that there are tests beyond the TCAP, beyond the TN Ready. Those are relatively new tests.
Private schools can also set their own standards when it comes to teacher qualifications, something not afforded to public schools, where the candidate pool is rapidly shrinking. Again, Musacchio believes the data tells the story.
Catholic schools across the state are testing a full grade level ahead of where they are as an average. That includes our schools with higher numbers of English language learners. It includes our schools that has a higher percentage of lower income students.
Now, as I mentioned, the governor's plan lacks many specifics right now. Perhaps even homeschool students could qualify for a voucher. But the biggest question is where the voucher money comes from in the state budget. If Tennessee passes a universal voucher system, we will be the 10th state to do so. So I wanted to know how others have fared who are further down this road. Arizona rolled out vouchers in 2011 and made them available to all students in 2022. Tomorrow, a look at the very popular program that has led to some significant accountability and budget issues.